Hello everyone, this is Admiral Playerovski bringing you Atlantic Fleet Royal Navy Campaign Mission 24. Interesting. So we seem to have a German task force out in the Atlantic raiding shipping, presumably that's going out of America here to Europe. Scharnhorst, Königsberg, and 2 destroyers. Alright. I'll take the Nelson and the Lion in. A little bit concerned about the Scharnhorst, but... Oh wait, we have the initiative, don't we? Oh, well that's... that's not too bad then. But yeah, the Scharnhorst is somewhat of a concern because, well, you know, 11-inch guns can actually take me out if utilised correctly, and how I know this is through my own playthroughs as Germany in the Battle of the Atlantic. I think I have taken out like a Nelson perhaps with the Scharnhorst. I mean, I think either the Scharnhorst was lost. No, I think what happened was the Nelson was sunk and then the Scharnhorst was scuttled at the end of it. Something along those lines. Either way, I remember it was very close. So there's the Scharnhorst over here. If we go to flank and turn, let's go full rudder to port. 30 degrees to port. Hang on, let me close my window because I can't have dog sounds on this. Sorry about that. I know. I should have closed the window before I started recording, and I meant to do it, but I forgot. Obviously, I'm a very forgetful person like that. But anyways, Scharnhorst. What are we doing about her? What we're going to do is put the Lion's guns about here. Can we put them absolutely bob on or not? No. Alright, we'll put them... Oh, I'll put them here then. Elevation 13.4. So we'll go 13.3. And on that note, we shall shoot. Alright, correction was good, but the elevation was a little bit over. So Nelson, you're going to go for... you'll go for the light cruiser, actually, the Königsberg. Because the Lion, I think, is... Well, I'd like to think the Lion is more than a match for the Scharnhorst. Probably is, right? It's got to be, right? Yeah, I think it is. 18.4 suggested. So we'll go 18.2. 18.2 is right here. And the Königsberg is over here. We'll put the guns about there. Shoot! Alright, long. Here we go. And there is what you and I would call German elite gunnery. Could you have not hit with the cruiser and missed with the battleship? I think that would have been better. For me. Star shell? Yeah. Right, well, we'll have a look at what you're going up against then. Have a look at this. You've got the Lion and you've got the Nelson. So let's move you along. 13.4 was a little bit over the target. Yes, if I go down to 12.6, let's try 12.6. 12.6, and we put the guns about here. Actually, no, I'll put them about here this time. Shoot! Oh yeah. There we go. Good hits. Let's move the Nelson along. Now that was woefully over the target. Yeah, very much over. So we'll go all the way down to 16.1, I think. The guns, we'll put those about... We'll put them about here, actually. Shoot! 2 out of 2. There goes one of the turrets. We've damaged one of the Scharnhorst's turrets as well. That's good, that's good, that's good, that's good. Smoke? Yeah. No action. Firing as well, right. Who are they going for? They're going for the Lion. Yeah, the Lion's not really in danger from the destroyers, I don't think. Well, from the destroyers' guns. From the destroyers' torpedoes, very much so. 12.6 was a hit, so if we go... I'm going to go 12.1, drop it half a degree. And put the guns... I think we'll go full this time, full correction, all the way here. Shoot! Yeah, we've got him now. Good. Good. I like that. 16.1 was a very nice hit. But it looks... I'm going to drop it to 14.7 to be honest, because it looks a bit... It looks a bit iffy on the map. That map does look a bit iffy. Full correction for the Nelson as well, and shoot. Yeah, a little bit short. The map confused me, I think. That's what the problem was here. B turret is still out. Oof, that was close. At least we'll have something now. Oh, hang on. Oh. Right, at least we'll have something on the map both to sort of go off a little bit better. Because we had those 2 shots, then I went to 14.7, which I thought would be good but wasn't. But now we'll see where 14.7 is in relation to the other 2 shots and the Königsberg itself. And good job on scoring 2 hits for the Z-18. So 12.1 was a hit. If we go down to 11.7, they're saying? Yeah, alright, I'll go 11.7 actually then. Actually no, I'll go 11.6. Oh, what should I go 11.7? I don't know. It's a shame we can't go 6.5 to sort of put it in the middle, compromise, but... No, I'll go 11.6, and I think the reason for that is because I want to be scoring waterline hits so that the Scharnhorst starts flooding. Shoot! What's this? The shells fall just short. Nope, I think those were pretty good. I think those were pretty good. So there was 14... Yes, if we go... I'm going to say 15.7 for this one then. 15.7, 1 degree up. Shoot! Long? Yeah, pretty much, yeah. For the purpose of this, we were long. That's a secondary explosion from the Königsberg. We just need to take out the destroyers as well. Well, once we've taken out... My plan is that Nelson takes the Königsberg and the destroyers. And then the line takes on the Scharnhorst. I don't like it when these destroyers make like hard, erratic turns. Because then I always think that are they getting ready to put torpedoes in the water? And torpedoes are kind of terrifying prospect really, because they can take out any ship I put up. Literally anything. Torpedoes are like a one-way ticket to the bottom of the ocean. For any ship. You can have, you know, the Lion class for the British, H-39 class for the Germans, but... Ooh! But torpedoes will send anything under. Extremely powerful weapons. 15.7, so I reckon if I drop it to 15.5, just a tiny little drop, that should do it. Hmm, 15.7 would have been better perhaps. They're not moving very quickly, so I think if we go maybe 15.8, 15.9 perhaps, to account for their movement now, we could get something away. I don't know. Let's just wait. Obviously keep an eye on the destroyers, because if they put torpedoes in the water, we're going to have to, you know, slow down quite a bit. So that's there. So if we now go to 10.7, I think. 10.7. Put the guns here. Shoot. Oh yeah. Let's move the Nelson along. Let's have a look. 15.5 was here. What was number 2 here? 16.1. I'll have to go 15.9 then. Yeah, and it'll be nice half degree increase as well. Let's put that about here. Shoot! There we go. Ah yeah. Look at that. Ouch. Königsberg in really bad shape. Firing or not? No. Still desperately trying to get away. Keep an eye on those destroyers, make sure they're not getting too close. Although I do have to say, my technique of simply putting the ship into reverse whenever the torpedoes are fired does work. So I suppose if push came to shove, I guess I could, you know, do that. Got no damage on the line as well, which is nice to see. She does look a bit, at times she does look a little bit heavy to the rear, but I don't know. I might just be seeing things then. Not necessarily heavy at the rear. Yeah, because she's making 27.6 knots, so pretty much almost top speed. I think the top speed for the Lions is 28.25 or 28.3. It's one of those. So if they're going to pretty much top speed, that's fine. Ouch! That's the funnel taking quite a bit of punishment there. 15.9 was here, so yeah, if we go to 16.1, go to 16.1, and let's say we put the shells, well, put the guns about here. No, not that far, too far. About here. Shoot. couple of hits, I think. So that might have damaged their steering. Because I don't think they wanted to turn after that. I think they wanted to expose the smallest possible profile and then just try and get you know, get out of there as quickly as possible. What is the top speed of the line? Actually, let's check. Yeah, 28.25. So I remembered it correctly. 27.7. So if we now have, what was number 4? Number 4 was 11.1. What was number 3? 12.1. Do you know what? Actually, no, we'll only go 11.5 because... Fine. 11.5 or 11.6. We'll go 11... No, 11.5 because we want waterline hits. Although they scored hits, they were a little bit, you know, a little bit long because they were sort of in the superstructure. Hits in the superstructure, while I will have them, they're not what we're looking for. And that is something we're definitely not looking for. That missed completely. 16.1 was about here, so if we go up to maybe 16.6, we can get up to about 16.6, and we put the guns in the exact same place, about here, and we shoot. That should... Yeah, that should score us some nice hits. Movement, and then the destroyers will fire at us. I don't... Where is the... Couldn't quite make out where they were in relation to the Lion and the Nelson. Torpedoes? Oh, here we go. Alright, full astern then. We'll put those in, if we put them into reverse, we should be fine. So 11.5 was long, so for that reason we'll go back to 11.1. We'll go to 11.1, and the correction was actually alright. Put it about here, and shoot. Yeah, go on. Hey! Nice. Good. No! No, bad, I forgot to put the Nelson in reverse. Oh no, that's devastating. It relies on me putting the ship immediately into reverse. Oh no. No, I make that's a very bad mistake I've just made there. That's terrible. Now we've got to put the Nelson into reverse as quickly as possible, which I guess now is on the next turn. So how about that? Shoot! That's not good. We've got to put the Nelson into reverse. If we don't, say goodbye to the Nelson in question. Yeah, look at that. Wait, hang on, where are the... Those torpedoes look like they might actually go and hit the Lion if we stay in reverse. Right, there's a star shell fired. They're firing. Are they going to put more torpedoes in or not? One, two, three. The Z-18 is fixated on the Nelson then. Where is the Z-18? I can't quite... It's too dark to see anything, hang on. Because they're quite close, I should be able to make them out quite clearly. I mean, because they're quite close, yeah. Is that the Z-18 there? Yes, it is. No, that's the Z-17. The Z-18's even closer. There's the Z-18. Only 10,000 yards away. If I have a look, can I still see the torpedoes they fired? Oh, I can't. Oh, well then. Can we see them on the Lion then? No. Oh, no, that's bad. I got the impression, though, that if I stay here, I'm gonna... Yeah. Let's go back up to flank, then. Hopefully we can try and outrun. Oh, I'm not confident about this. We could see a torpedo hit or two then, which is bad because a torpedo hit or two can sink a ship. I'm not about sinking. Well, I'm not about having my own ship sunk. I'm about sinking the enemy's ships. Let's get 11-5. Shoot. Yes. That's another turret down. Right, you. Full astern. Can we see the torpedoes here, maybe? No, I can't seem to make them out. That's annoying. 16-8 was here. I reckon 17-1 is going to be enough. And then if we put the guns about... Oh, I'd say about here, maybe. No, even put them a little bit further, actually. Put them about here. Shoot! Ah, yeah. Yes! There goes the Königsberg. Right, torpedoes are heading for the line. Right, I reckon then if we keep the Lion going quickly, she should be able to outrun them, and then the Nelson, if we put her into reverse, she should be able to sort of not make it in their path. Right, how's the Lion doing? Any damage? No. No damage at all. Good. Right, you keep going. Can I see the torpedoes yet or not? No. At least not on the Lion, I can't. 11-5 is there. So if we now crank that up to about 11-9. And let's put the guns... I'm actually going to put them all the way down here now. Shoot! Come on. Yes! Good. Good. Oh, she's looking quite poorly. Right, Nelson's in reverse, so... Can I see any torpedoes here? No. No torpedoes still. Right, but the good news is, Nelson can now turn her 16-inch guns towards the destroyers. Oh yeah. Hello there. Let's put some high explosives into your binoculars. 5.9 is suggested, so if I go 5.7, yeah, let's go 5.7. 5.7. Put the guns about here, let's say. Put it in the middle. All right, close enough. Shoot. A little bit short on that one. Right, how are the torpedoes doing? I think we should be fine if we carry on. If we carry on with the Lion at flank and the Nelson in reverse, I think we should be fine. Z18. Still closing in. I mean, are they going to try and ram or something? Crikey. Right, 11-9 was a good series of hits. So if we go to 12... I'll go 12-2. Actually, no, go 12-1 because we want waterline hits. Put the guns about here, maybe. About here. Shoot! Go on. There we go. More hits. Right. Can I see the torpedoes yet? Oh no, is that one of them? Oh no. Oh, that's going to be close. We could, yeah. We could see the Nelson clipped by one of the torpedoes. Oh, that's not going to be good. 5-7, they're saying. Are they? And they're saying that was a hit as well. But it wasn't though, was it? We saw that we missed. I'm going to crank it up a little bit to 5-9. Fine, 5-8. I'll go 5-8 then. Where's that destroyer? There it is. They're really close to us, only 8,000 yards away. Ooh, about here. Shoot. Yes! There we go. Z-18's down, even though we didn't actually technically score hits, but yeah. Brace. Oh, almost. Almost. Right, we might be able to actually get away with it then. If the Nelson starts going into reverse now, we could potentially, you know, we could potentially get away with this. Just about. We could just about pull this off. Right, the torpedoes, where are the torpedoes? Where are the torpedoes? Can I see any of them? I don't see any torpedoes here heading for the Lion. So that's good. That's good. If there's no torpedoes heading for the Lion, wonderful news. I wouldn't want it any different. So that's 12-1. If we then... that was 0.2. So if we let... I'll go 0.3 then. 0.3 increase, I mean, yeah. A 0.3 increase, and we put the guns about here. Put them about here, maybe? Shoot. Good. That's good. Torpedoes. Will it go in reverse? Yes! Yes, a tiny bit. That's going to just about sail past us then, I think. Just about. Oh, goodness me. Wow. That's going to be really close. Which really illustrates the point. If I'd have, been paying attention properly, I would have put the Nelson in... Well, no, it's not I wasn't paying attention, I just forgot to do it. Either way, if I had put the Nelson into reverse straight away, we wouldn't have this tricky situation. And can we use any of these to... No. I'll go 7.0 then. Let's go 7 exactly. Yeah, if I'd put the Nelson into reverse straight away, I wouldn't have this tricky situation. Shoot! Alright, a little bit short. Here we go. Oh, yeah, they're clear. They're clear. The torpedoes are clear. Excellent. Star shell. Oh yes. The AI does love its star shells. No denying that. 12-4 was here. I'll go 12-6. Put the guns round about here. Shoot. Alright, not too bad, not too bad. Right, the torpedoes are clear. They've gone past. Oh yeah. Alright, we can get the Nelson back up to flank then. Yeah. Get that speed up. Get that speed right up. I'll actually drop it to 6.8. 6.9 actually. Yeah. 6.9 because they will have moved a little bit closer to us. But the gun's about here. Shoot! Yep, there she goes. Excellent. I thought about it and went for it. Yeah. So those torpedoes are gone. Well, they're not a threat to us anymore because they've passed our ships. Good. Good. We like to see that. Are those all 3 turrets destroyed? There's 1 turret gone. Oh my goodness, the Scharnhorst has no guns. Oh wow. Oh dear. So even if they wanted to fire then, there's literally nothing they could fire with. I think that's why they're still making smoke, even though I think they're moving slower than 10 knots. Because there's literally nothing they can do to even damage us. They can't launch torpedoes because we're too far away. Can't use their guns. Wow. Scharnhorst taking a surprising amount of punishment though. Nelson's not about to make that easier for her though. And a shout out to that lightning bolt which just lit up the area, making it easy for me to identify the Scharnhorst with the Nelson. Oh wait, we've got the Königsberg's plots to go off. That was 17.1, 16.8. So if we go about 14.7, shall we? 16.8 was here. Yeah, let's try 14.7. Let's try 14.7 and see where that takes our shells. Let's put the guns probably about here, I'd say. And change to armor piercing. There we go. Shoot! I'll let that speak for itself. Oh, hang on. Are they not... Are they surrendering pretty much then? Oh. So they must have been going at least 10 knots then in order for... Right. I think it's just like a in-game mechanics thing then. If the ship that the AI has is travelling at least 10 knots, make smoke. And then if it drops below 10, just... Default policy to just leave it. Is that because it's going to get scuttled at the end anyway, or because... I suppose that does make sense. Yeah, if your ship's going to get scuttled anyway, there's no point trying to, like, get it away, like, you know you've lost it anyways. I'm just trying to think how that would work. The wind took the shells away from the target then. A very good shot by the Nelson though, I think. Like, I don't like to toot my own horn, but I think that's you know, takes some going, I think, to, you know, to have no information on the ship at all as to what elevation you need, and the ship's making smoke, and you only have like a couple of plots from ages ago to like make your decision based off. Like, I think that's pretty good. Right, let's put the guns about here. Try 13.1 or... Alright, they've moved a little bit. Try 13.3. Shoot! There we go. 15 was... Yeah, try 15 again. And put the guns right here. Shoot. Oh, that said 14-9. Oh well, it's too late now. That's a secondary explosion. Oh, she's gone! I was about to say, why won't the Scharnhorst sink? But they beat me to it. Cease firing. Is she going under quickly or slowly? I can't make my mind up if she's going quickly or slowly. Average, I'd say, probably. Let's press done. So, action report on the British side. The battleship Lion received light damage. The battleship Nelson also received light damage. On the German side, the battleship Scharnhorst was sunk for 32,100 tons. The light cruiser Königsberg was sunk for 7,700 tons. And the destroyers Z-17 and Z-18 were sunk for 2,800 tons each. 3 stars, 45,400 tons sunk, meaning we've earned 45,400 renown. Yeah, so that's mission 24 for you. If you enjoy the content I put out, please like, comment, share and subscribe. Any suggestions for custom battles, as always, I'll drop those below and I will get right to them. Click the bell. Thank you for watching this video, and I hope to see you in the next video. Bye bye.